Hello, it's Wednesday and it is the 26th of April 2023. And a little talk, some news we've had today. An interesting 24 hours, isn't it? So the Vobes is back today, which I'm sure many of its fans, including myself, are quite happy to see. Also Lee from Veritas, he's also back. He's done an interesting upload this morning explaining why, in a very coded fashion, why he was removed for a week and why he was put on the naughty step. But yeah, also we've had Tucker Carlson and the other chap from CNN, what was his name? Oh, I can't remember. No, it's gone. Totally gone. Don Lemon, that's him. Been sacked from the news networks on the same day. And also saw a very interesting upload from, I think it's called Clown World YT. Fairly new channel about nurses, and apparently the TikTok dancing is back and it's pretty cringe. So let's get to it. Well, I mean, obviously Richard and Lee were placed on the naughty step, probably for speaking too much truth or alluding to too much truth, because we're all very careful about how we post here, because you just have to be, otherwise the old AI sort of just cancels you. And Lee made a very interesting point in his upload, and I'd subscribe to his channel if you haven't already, that the AI, which clearly is the judge and arbiter of upholding bans when appeals are launched, came back to him almost instantly. So there's no way that his footage was properly reviewed. He was accused of peddling misinfo of a medical nature, when actually, if you saw that video, I don't remember anything being even mentioned about medical stuff. I mean, he was talking about procedures, which are pretty well documented, and people that might be speaking out against that. And he spoke about a letter that a friend of his had sent to her MP asking why she wasn't in the room when Mr. Bridgen brought that to brought it to the house, yeah, he spoke about the response there, but apart from that, nothing really of any medical nature. So I feel it was just an excuse really, just to take him down, and he tried to appeal it, and obviously the AI algorithm, or the AI that reviews this stuff, just said no and chucked it back at him within a few minutes. So yeah, sad, isn't it, that we don't have normal human beings, well, see, define normal, but that we don't have human beings reviewing people's content. It's quite chilly out here actually today, a bit of a shake on. So yeah, I think that's really quite a sad day really, especially for YouTube, because if it can't have, I mean obviously, to have people, actual human beings reviewing content would be, quite a big task. But when you're talking about accusing people of misinformation or spreading whatever, then they're quite serious accusations, and I think a human should be the one who's reviewing them. You know, if you've blatantly, you know, just been outright sort of, I don't know, not rude, but defamatory, or you've not been too careful with your words, and it's the content that you've uploaded is just blatantly shouldn't be on view, even though some of the content that's actually allowed on YouTube is quite questionable. Anyway, moving on. Richard Vobes is back today as well. He's uploaded a video, and that's with Neil Oliver, so go and check that out. That's quite an interesting one. And then Tucker Carlson, and I really want to focus more on Tucker than Don Lemon, because Tucker was certainly an own goal, I think, for Fox. You know, one of the people who speaks out against, you know, the establishment and the hegemony that we are witnessing. They've used the old anti what's that word? Yeah, Semite, that's it, yeah. Brush, like they tend to quite regularly, don't they? They like to use that brush when they want to silence someone. Seems to be the only religion you're not allowed to criticise. I mean, the mainstream media can, you know, go and broadly brush people as Islamic, you know, teas. I'm not going to use that word. But you can't speak out about those who pretty much are blatantly in control of all the financial system and the entertainment industries and anything else like that. You cannot criticize these people, and that obviously goes back to, well, my expose video that I did about the protocols of the learned elders, yeah, of Zulu, Indigo, October, November, yeah. So fascinating that they've used that brush to tar him with, to get rid of him. But I was thinking about that, and obviously, given that his nature is to tend to call things out when, you know, when they're blatantly being skewed, shall we say. We do have an election coming up in America, and Sleepy Joe is running, and so is Trump. Now, we all know what happened at the last election with those aptly named, I can't remember the name of the vote counting machines, but yeah, they were quite aptly named. If somebody wants to drop that in the comments, the name of them, I can't remember the name of them, but it was quite a dark, satanic name for a machine that's just meant to count tickets. Now, they couldn't have someone like Tucker, you know, talking too much truth about what's going on with regards to numbers, as you know, like the way they run these things. Oh, this just in, and you know, Democrats have got this, and Republicans have got this, and they tend to do like this weird show, because everything's a show, right? Yeah, I think that might be another reason why they've gotten rid of him, and probably why they use the old the anti-S brush to do so, because I think, like last time, they were, you know, they're going to rig it, and the person that you would least expect to be in would be in. I mean, not that I'm a Trump supporter anyway. I think that he's just another puppet of the establishment and the bankers. But there you go. So yeah, that's what I think about Tucker. And then the other thing I wanted to mention was, and I'll leave a link to this video just so you can see the level of cringe that it is, was the dancing NHS nurses are back. Now, if you don't remember, which a lot of people don't seem to remember, they appeared during the old, the shutdown of everything, when we were all told to stay at home and everything else like that, because, the places where they work were apparently bursting at the seams. Veritas, Vincent Lee made some good points about this in his video as well. He even actually visited one of the places of work, and it's got photographic evidence of how very empty they were. So anyway, they're back, and if you remember, during those dark times when we were all told we must stay at home, you must stay at home, protect the NHS, remember, hands, face, space, right? When we were told to stay at home because their places of work were brimming, they started appearing all over TikTok, didn't they? And they were doing very carefully rehearsed dances, which would have taken a long time to rehearse. A long time. Because, choreography takes quite a lot of work, and got to be honest, they're pretty well choreographed. I don't agree with it. But here we are now, and we've obviously been going through current times where unions, which I believe have all been corrupted by the same people that corrupt the government, are fighting for them to have 35% pay increases and this, that and the other, because they're overworked. But here they are dancing again. I'll leave a link, like I say, to the Clown World YouTube channel so you can watch it. He raised some very interesting points that currently in the southwest there is, people can expect at least a two-hour wait time for an ambulance. So while they're striking for more pay, people aren't receiving a service that they pay for through their taxes. At the same time, they feel it's relevant to get themselves back on YouTube and do some more of this dancing, almost like rubbing it in the faces of the people, right? You're paying us for this, and guess what? We thought we'd do a little bit of dancing instead. So yeah, that's my thoughts for today. I hope you're all well. Welcome to a couple of new subscribers, or 3 new subscribers, I think. It's 104 a couple of days ago. It's 107 today. So welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy. If it's not for you, then totally understandable. I'm not for everyone. My current subscribers know that my videos aren't technical. I don't have shared screens, or I'm not sat in front of a computer. It's just I want to help bring awareness to things, because I think we need to. That's how we fight, is by bringing awareness to things and getting as much information out there as possible, whilst trying to remain off the naughty step. Anyway, hope you're having a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Blessed be.